Bitcoin is right now in imminent danger and could see here a severe correction to the downside, and I will show you in this video where the exact target is if we break down out of this rising wedge here. So definitely stick around if you want to know where that target is and how we can actually make money if this breaks down now. So, and don't forget, smash up the like button, also subscribe to the channel if you are new, and activate the notification bell so that you will never miss out on these important updates. And now let's dive directly into the chart here. So what we can observe here on the daily chart right now is that Bitcoin tried multiple times to break out here on the top resistance level of this rising wedge, and with these bigger wicks here to the downside, we could clearly see that there is a lot of resistance in this level. So, and one reason why so much resistance is in this level, because this is the breakout level from the last bull run in 2018, where we went all the way up to $20,000. And we also see on the VPVR, here are the longest volume bars. So that means historically there was a lot of volume traded in this area that is now providing so much resistance for the Bitcoin price to actually break here into higher levels. So, but I also want to point out that once we would break here to the upside, that above $25,200 ish, there is absolutely nothing, only thin air for Bitcoin to go here all the way up to $29,000 or to even $30,000. In that kind of range, we could see a tremendous rise in the price once we break $25,200 on a 4-hourly or with a daily candle close. So, and that is of course what we as Bitcoin holders want to see in the immediate short term. So, but we have to talk about what's happening now with the Bitcoin price, that we are potentially breaking down out of this rising wedge pattern here, because the daily candle is already breaking down to the downside out of this rising wedge pattern. So if we close the daily candle now as it is and we are breaking down and we see another red candle continuing to pushing you lower, then we should be prepared that Bitcoin will for sure go to $22,375, or even all the way down to the technical target of that rising wedge, which would be $20,650. If we now would short trade this and say approximately here's the entry, so you see that is a juicy short trade. So 12%, if you apply only 10x leverage, that could be a 120% return, or even with 25x leverage, then we're talking about almost 300% that you can make here in a matter of days if we close this daily candle as it is right now. So, and before I open a short here, so I will look what will happen with today's candle and tomorrow's candle. And if we break here all the way down to $23,400, because that would be my entry point for that short position, and then initial profit will be taken already at $23,400 here, which is 5%, oh sorry, $22,300, which is 5% with 25x leverage. That's 150% already that you can bank here. And then with the rest, I will write it down all the way to the final and technical target of that rising wedge. And guys, if you want to take this trade with me, now don't forget, you can click here my Bybit link still to get $4,450, and on Bitget $8,000 with 15% discount on the fees. Guys, remember, only with these links here in the description and in the pinned comment below you will get these bonuses. So, and if you want to see my live trades when I enter and exit trades, then go here below in the description or in the pinned comment below. There's the link to my free Telegram channel where I post every day or every other day my trades that I personally take, my also with my losses, with my profits. I'm 100% transparent. And if you want to make on a consistent base money with signals, then definitely check out my paid signals group. Here's the link to my staff. They will hook you up with all the info that you need, so definitely also check that out. So now let's go back here to a lower time frame. on the 15 minutes. So here we can also much better observe what was happening here with the Bitcoin price in the recent hours. So we had here this potential W pattern, which failed to break it to the upside by retesting multiple times this red key resistance area. So, and here we did not even come up again to the resistance anymore and just started to create higher lows and lower highs here along the way. So here the lower highs and here the higher lows. Sorry, the lower lows. Lower lows, of course. We see now a small bounce here back to the upside. So, but we have to check the other time frames here. Based on the 50 minutes, we could definitely see a retest of that resistance area. If we can manage to break into this here again and test the upper end, that is something that we have to find out now. Here on the 30 minutes, yes. So there could be already a reversal in play, and we will not see the breakdown out of the rising wedge pattern just yet. So because when I look here on the stochastic RSI on all time frames, we are everywhere oversold. So there has to be some sort of a bounce. Also here is a potential falling wedge pattern forming. So when you draw this like this, so then you can clearly see that here's a potential falling wedge. So if that falling wedge pattern would play out here on the 4-hourly, so then we have to break 24,100 approximately. And then the technical target could be then here all the way up at 25,050. So that would be 4% with 25x leverage. Again, 100% that we can make on the trade. So there you have it, guys. We have a rising wedge and a falling wedge on two different time frames. And in the next couple of hours, we will actually see in which direction this will go. So I will tell you honestly, this falling wedge pattern is the more risky one in my opinion right now. So, and if I would be trading this, I would trade with a tight stop loss and would have my stop loss just under this wick here. So if we go lower than this 4-hourly candle, that would be, then for me, this pattern validated because we will definitely break them lower. So that would be around $23,700 there. I would set my stop loss. Guys, that's it already for today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Let me know in the comments what you think is going to happen. Do we break up here with that rising with the falling wedge pattern that we have, or are we breaking down out of this rising wedge here to the downside and we'll go lower before we see here any move back to the upside? Let me know in the comments below. So, and you know the drill. Smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you then again tomorrow.